The 55th celebration of inductees into the Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame started with the annual awarding of the Distinguished Service Award in Sports Journalism to Joe Macaluso and the Dave Dixon Sports Leadership Award to Wright Waters and Tynes Hildenbrand. The first induction was presented posthumously to Richard Moon Ducote, a Cottonport native who literally wore many hats: football star, baseball player, coach, athletic director, and official.
And I didn't know him personally, but from everything that my grandmother has told me and everything that I've read about him, he always smiled. He was a cheerful person, and he was genteel, a real gentleman in that French tradition.
Tom Benson brought winning to the Saints and hopes to do the same with the Pelicans. At age 87, he is still very active with both organizations. And while he couldn't attend the inductions, Saints and Pelicans president Dennis Lauscha accepted on his behalf and said what Benson means to everyone around him.
It's the will to accomplish the vision. It's the will to get the job done. And it makes everyone around him better. It makes everyone around him better. And everyone around him reaches for beyond what they think they can accomplish. And that's a tremendous thing to say about a human being.
Venus Lacey won a national championship at Louisiana Tech in 1988, was the National Player of the Year in 1990, and Olympic gold medalist in 1996. So Lacey is used to being honored, but still was emotional on this night.
Wow, this is for me. I can't believe it. Oh gosh, I am so excited. I want to thank Louisiana's Sports Hall of Fame to induct me in this. I never had a clue that I was ever worth this.
Another posthumous inductee, Burl Shipley, won 70% of his games as head coach of the Ragin' Cajuns and had just one losing season, but that wasn't close to being his biggest accomplishment.
He was more than qualified the instant he walked off the stage over 40 years ago. And yet, there's even more to the Burl Shipley story, because we're here tonight also honoring the man who integrated the Deep South in college basketball.
Lionel Washington was a star at Letcher High School in Tulane before a 15-year NFL career. Now he's a coach at Tulane, preaching the same messages that helped guide him.
Emmett Thomas, who was my mentor, got me starting in the coaching. He said, you got to first believe in yourself before you can do anything. He helped me. He was my first coach that I had in the NFL. He said, before you can achieve anything in life, no matter what you are doing, you got to and you must believe in yourself. And that's something I've been carrying around in my back pocket for the last 25 years.
Shane Reynolds was a star at Ouachita Christian before embarking on a big league career, most notably his 11 years with the Astros, including a magical 1998 season where he went 19-8. No surprise to one of his biggest fans.
Papa is no longer here, but definitely one of my biggest fans. I know now he is looking down right now with a big smile, and I know exactly what he would say, and it would be, "I told you so." He told me in 1990, my very first full minor league year in Columbus, Georgia, that I would make it to the big leagues in 1992.
Pete Boudreaux has been the head track and field coach at Catholic High in Baton Rouge since 1968, where his teams, along with his cross-country teams, have won an astounding 41 state titles. So in a sport where it's all about time, you'd expect the coach to poke fun at his allotted time for his induction speech.
We have been hearing for days, 3 minutes, 3 minutes, 3 minutes, one page, one page, one page. Doug, check this one out. Check this acceptance speech. The thing you got to keep in mind, you do not know how small I can write.
Alan Faneca was an All-American at LSU before embarking on a career with the Steelers, Jets, and Cardinals, winning a Super Bowl and going to 9 Pro Bowls. And after an emotional intro from his college sweetheart, now wife, he talked about living his dream.
I feel very fortunate to have turned the dream of playing a game at the biggest stage into a reality. To wake up and head down to the stadium and play a game I love in front of 80,000 screaming people, whether they were for me or against me, that I used to play in the backyard with my buddies.
Faneca's induction into the Louisiana Sports Hall of Fame figures to precede his induction into the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And when that occurs, he will be just the 17th member of both institutions. In Natchitoches, Louisiana, Paul Boron for CST.